Welcome to Travel Partner Official. I'm Sarah, and today we're not cooking. We're busting the worst food myths you've ever heard. Forget grandma's rules and internet nonsense. Some of these so-called facts are not just wrong, they're dangerous. I'm here to cut through the rubbish and give you the real story behind 10 of the biggest kitchen myths. From the 5-second rule to carbs and fats, it's time for a reality check. No more kitchen nightmares, just cold, hard facts so you can make smarter, safer choices. Grab a seat, hit subscribe, and let's get started. Let's bust some myths. The 5-second rule. Absolute nonsense. The second food hits the floor, it's contaminated. Bacteria don't wait for a timer. Your kitchen floor isn't sterile, it's a playground for germs like E. coli and salmonella. Wet food on tile, instant bacteria transfer. Dry cracker on carpet, still gross. Would you lick your floor? No? Then don't eat off it. The risk of food poisoning isn't worth a dropped snack. The 5-second rule is a fairy tale for lazy eaters. If your food hits the floor, bin it. End of story. Have some standards. Don't be a donkey. Let's move on. Microwaves don't nuke nutrients. They actually help preserve them. Nutrients are lost through heat, water, and time. Microwaves cook food quickly, often with little or no water. Boiling veggies? You're pouring vitamins down the drain. Microwaving? You keep more goodness in. Steaming veggies in the microwave is fast, efficient, and keeps them vibrant. Overcook anything and you'll lose nutrients, but that's on you, not the microwave. It's just a tool. Use it right, and it's your best friend for quick, healthy meals. Stop fearing the microwave. It's not the enemy. Use it smartly, and you'll eat better. Understood? Good. Expiration dates. Most are about quality, not safety. When you see a date stamped on your food, it's easy to panic and think it's a hard deadline. But in reality, these dates are more like suggestions, helping you enjoy your food at its best, not warning you of imminent danger. Understanding what these labels actually mean can help you make smarter choices and waste less. Sell by is for stores, not you. It tells retailers how long to display the product for inventory management. It's not a signal that the food will suddenly go bad after that day. Most foods are still perfectly good for days, sometimes even weeks after the sell-by date. Best by means peak freshness, not danger. It's about when the food tastes or looks its best, not when it becomes unsafe. If you eat something a little past its best by date, chances are you won't even notice a difference. Only use by on perishable foods is a real safety deadline. For things like milk, meat, and other items that spoil quickly, this is the one date you should take seriously. Eating these foods past their use-by date can actually be risky. For everything else, cans, pasta, biscuits, use your senses. These foods are often safe long after the date on the package. If they've been stored properly and the packaging isn't damaged, they're probably still good. Does it look, smell, and feel fine? Then it probably is. Trust your instincts. If something seems off, don't eat it. But if it passes the sight, smell, and touch test, you're likely in the clear. Don't waste food or money because of a date on the label. Millions of tons of perfectly edible food end up in the trash every year, just because people misunderstand these dates. That's money and resources down the drain. Be smart. Strict with use by, sensible with best by. Read labels carefully, but don't let them dictate your every move. Use your judgment and remember that not all dates are created equal. Trust your eyes, nose, and common sense. These are your best tools for deciding if food is still good to eat. Labels are helpful, but your senses are even better. Reduce waste, save cash, and eat confidently. When you understand what expiration dates really mean, you can shop smarter, plan better, and enjoy your food without worry. Don't be a robot. Be a conscious consumer. Get it right. Let's keep going and learn how to make the most of every meal every time. Brown eggs versus white eggs. There's no nutritional difference. The shell color is just genetics, not a sign of health or quality. Brown, white, even blue eggs, it's all about the chicken breed. Taste and yolk color come from the hen's diet and freshness, not the shell. Don't pay extra for a color. Look for pasture-raised or organic if you want better eggs. The shell is just packaging. Buying brown eggs for health? That's like thinking a red car is faster. Save your money. Buy what you like. The color means nothing. Let's move on. Frozen produce is often just as nutritious, sometimes more than fresh. Fresh fruits and veggies lose nutrients during transport and storage. Frozen ones are picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, locking in vitamins. Yes, blanching before freezing loses a little, but it's less than what's lost in fresh produce that's been sitting around. Frozen spinach or peas can be healthier than the fresh stuff in your fridge. Frozen produce is convenient, cost-effective, and reduces waste. Use it for smoothies, soups, stir-fries, whatever you like. Don't be a food snob. Embrace the freezer aisle. It's a smart, healthy choice. Next myth. Eating fat doesn't make you fat. Sugar and refined carbs do. The low-fat craze led to more sugar in our diets, making us sicker. Your body needs fat for brain health, vitamins, hormones, and cell structure. Healthy fats, avocado, nuts, olive oil, are essential. Trans fats in processed junk? Avoid them. Fat keeps you full and satisfied, helping with weight management. Don't fear fat. Fear sugar. Add good fats to your meals and skip the low-fat, high-sugar junk. The low-fat myth was a huge mistake. Learn the science. Respect real ingredients. Bring healthy fats back to your plate. Let's move on. Not all carbs are bad. Your body needs them for energy. Cutting all carbs is unsustainable and unnecessary. The real villains are refined carbs, white bread, pastries, sugary drinks. These spike your blood sugar and lead to crashes and cravings. The heroes? Whole grains, starchy veggies, beans, and lentils. They're packed with fiber, vitamins, and steady energy. Don't ditch carbs, ditch the processed junk. Oatmeal isn't a donut. Quinoa isn't fries. Choose wisely, and carbs will be your friend. Simplistic carb bashing is outdated. Eat smart, not scared. Next myth. Detox diets and juice cleanses are everywhere these days, promoted by influencers and celebrities who claim they're the secret to a cleaner, healthier body. But here's the truth. These so-called detoxes are nothing more than a clever marketing scam designed to prey on your fears and insecurities. Your body already comes equipped with a world-class detoxification system: your liver, kidneys, lungs, and skin. These organs work around the clock, every single day, to filter out toxins and keep you healthy, no matter what you eat or drink. No juice, tea, or detox can magically boost this process. Those expensive bottles and powders can't do what your organs are already doing for free 24/7. The idea that you need a special product to cleanse your body is just not supported by science. Detox products make vague, unproven claims and drain your wallet. Companies use buzzwords like toxins and reset without ever explaining what those toxins are or how their products supposedly remove them. In reality, you're just paying for hype and hope. The weight you lose on a detox is mostly water and muscle, not fat. That's why it comes right back as soon as you return to your normal routine. There's no lasting benefit, and you might even end up feeling weaker or more tired. Even worse, extreme cleanses can actually harm your kidneys and liver, the very organs you're trying to help. Starving your body or flooding it with strange concoctions can lead to dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, and even organ damage in severe cases. If you really want to detox, focus on what actually works. Drink plenty of water, eat fiber-rich fruits and vegetables, limit alcohol, get enough sleep, and move your body regularly. These habits support your natural detox systems and help you feel your best. Don't waste your hard-earned money on fads and empty promises. You deserve better than quick fixes and false hope. Take care of your body the right way. Trust science, not snake oil. Ditch the detox myth for good. Let's keep going and learn how to truly support your health. Gluten-free diets have become a huge trend, with entire supermarket aisles dedicated to gluten-free products. But is gluten-free really healthier for everyone? The truth is, unless you have celiac disease or a medically diagnosed gluten sensitivity, going gluten-free isn't automatically better for your health. In fact, for most people, gluten is completely harmless and doesn't need to be avoided. Gluten is simply a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. It gives bread its chewy texture and helps baked goods hold their shape. For the vast majority of people, gluten is just another part of a balanced diet, and there's no scientific reason to avoid it unless you have a specific medical condition. In fact, many gluten-free products are more processed than their regular counterparts. They often contain extra sugar, fat, and additives to mimic the taste and texture of foods made with gluten. Plus, they usually have less fiber and fewer vitamins and minerals, which means you might actually be missing out on important nutrients. So, if you swap out nutritious whole wheat bread for a gluten-free version, you could be trading a fiber-rich, nutrient-dense food for something that's less healthy overall. Whole wheat bread, for example, is packed with fiber, B vitamins, and minerals that support your health in many ways. That's why it's important not to cut out gluten unless a doctor or registered dietitian tells you to. Self-diagnosing or following diet trends without medical advice can lead to unnecessary restrictions and even nutritional deficiencies. If you feel better after ditching wheat, it might not be the gluten you're avoiding. It could be that you're eating fewer processed foods and more whole foods, which is always a good thing. But for most people, gluten itself isn't the culprit. Instead of focusing on gluten, try to build your meals around whole foods and a variety of real, minimally processed grains. Foods like quinoa, brown rice, and oats are naturally gluten-free and packed with nutrients. Remember, gluten-free diets are essential for people with celiac disease or gluten sensitivity, but for everyone else, there's no need to follow the trend. Trust the science, eat a balanced diet, and make choices that truly support your health. Eat smart, not trendy. Next. Spicy food doesn't cause ulcers. Bacteria, H. pylori, and certain painkillers do. Science debunked the myth ages ago. Capsaicin in chili peppers might even help protect your stomach. If you already have an ulcer, spicy food can irritate it, but it didn't cause it. Enjoy your curries and hot sauce if they don't bother you. Flavor isn't the enemy. Persistent stomach pain? See a doctor, don't blame the chilies. Embrace the heat. Eat what you love. Don't fear flavor. Let's wrap up. 10 food myths. Busted. Now you know the facts, not the fairy tales. Make smarter choices, waste less, and enjoy your food. Trust science, not trends. If you learned something, hit subscribe for more no-nonsense guides. Thanks for watching. Go cook with confidence. Ditch the myths, embrace the truth. See you in the next video.